Shannon and Mona here. How you all doing? We have a guest today.
Yes. Where is she? Huh? Is she in the room? I don't know.
I think she's at my feet.
What? The cat? The cat? Which cat? There's multiple cats. I see at least 3 cats in the room.
Well, she has 2 eye colors.
Oh, I guess that's true.
And she's gray.
Wait, 2 eye colors? What? Oh, I didn't know I had 2 eye colors. But I guess wait, assuming we're talking about me, maybe we're talking about the cats still. Who knows?
Well, I am talking about you.
Who knows if we're talking about me? We could still be talking about the cats. For all we know, there's like a hidden flashy color that they make sometimes.
I mean,
you know?
you are a cat.
I mean, technically, I must dodge the cat allegations, but maybe technically, partially, who knows? Maybe 1% of the time, you know?
Technically, even big cats are cats.
I mean, I guess, and I get called cat-coded a lot, especially given the fact that my favorite like snack is like goldfish and stuff like that, and that I sometimes meow off stream, and that I wear a belt collar off stream as well. So it's just like maybe, who knows?
I mean,
but
I do
cats
meow
are a little bit
as
extreme,
well, but I am not a cat.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a cat
But
either.
I am
deny the
very good at meowing.
Yeah, you told us all about your snake charming, except with cats. You can lure cats out of their hovels and everything by meowing a tune.
And yes, Rye is a very expected guest by now.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess dot hack and everything. You got to bring in someone who knows what they're talking about.
And yeah, it's gonna be a long project.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's true.
So we're gonna have you for a while.
Yeah. It sounds fun. How far are we on infection, anyways? Like, because we're almost at the level cap for this disc, so I assume that we're not too far off from the stage fight.
Almost. I think the level cap is level 25. We're like level 16.
So there's still a bit to go, I think, because each dungeon gets us maybe a level or 2. So
I think each dungeon gets like 3 levels.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, 3. All right, I'm miscounting, I guess. Turns out that I need to go 1, 2, 3 when I count, rather than just 1, 2, reset.
Well, that's kind of what I expect, at least.
That would make sense. But either way, we are making good progress, and we're starting to get new party members. Like, we got Sanjiro last time.
Yeah, Sanjiro and Gridania.
Did we get Natsume last week as well?
Yes.
We got 3 new party members last week.
We got 3 optional party members last week.
3 new party members, and just think, not several of them have nothing to do with the plot. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Sanjiro has nothing to do with the plot, at least.
He's just role playing heavily as a samurai, which I have a lot of respect for.
At least in IMOQ.
Because, as who knows.
At least in IMOQ, he has no plot relations.
As far as I know, he doesn't have any after the series too. He's literally just an artifact holdover from the prequel.
He does have a role in Legend of the Twilight.
Yeah, in the prequel. But I'm saying it's not like he's a long-standing important character, like say Wiseman becomes or something like that.
I mean, Legend of the Twilight is not a prequel.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it sorta? Because it comes before.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Legend of the Twilight takes place after IMOQ.
Yeah, it takes place before GU though, is what I mean, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's how I was wondering. All right, for a second I was like, wait, it can't possibly be after GU. After GU, there's like a huge time gap until Link happens.
There's the movie.
There's the movie, yeah, but I mean, it's still like after the end of, I guess, Last Recode now, there's like, nothing at all about what happens to the characters. They all just happily jaunt off into the sunset, getting married to Entrance, until, like, I picked that ending the first time around, until Dot Hack Link happens. It was funny. What can I say? Nobody takes it seriously in game, and it was hilarious because of that.
I mean, Dodge Link is kinda the black sheep.
It is. I wonder if maybe getting ported to consoles and getting a proper localization might have helped. Like, I wonder if maybe that would have given it a renaissance, considering. I don't know. In some ways, it did try to act as a grand finale. In some ways, it tried to act as a grand finale for like a lot of the original characters from like the old, like the original like IMOC games, and to an extent GU. By sort of showing what everyone did in their lives.
As a story, it's still very flawed because of Tokyo.
Oh, so very flawed. Let's not even spend the next week covering how flawed Link is. Why did they even make Link that way, anyways? Was it just attempt to shoehorn in a new
wanted to
generation?
play Link, though. I never got to play it.
There's still some value for it. But
for the obvious reason of lack of translation.
I was about to say, was it Bile Fascination that interests you in the game? It's so bad that maybe it's good, you know?
No, it's Dothack.
I mean, I guess that's fair. You want to be versed in like everything, but wouldn't that also mean that you'd have to go hunt down the Dothack versus game as well?
I would actually try to play it.
It is fun. If you've played the Ultimate Ninja Storm games, it very much uses a similar combat system to them.
You want to read the mail?
Sure, yeah. Oh, Mistrals? Okay. I love apple pie. Vanilla ice cream and a hot apple pie is the best. Yep. Smiley face. It's so good. But I'm better at making dinner than dessert. She's just like me.
Beef stew or ginger pork?
Oh gosh.
I said beef stew.
Which one? Yeah, just go with beef stew. I don't think there's a bad option here.
I mean, we can see what he said. Yeah,
that is true. So you can generally tell if someone's doing like a jerk response. I don't think there's a difference here.
Yeah.
I think we earn positive points of the way.
Beef stew! Okay, the world...
No. I just love the descending of the sword and everything. With
it is actually very cool. Key of the Twilight.
Like the sword just slowly slides down on from above, and then it's just like in rune like English, like the letters just emblazoned across it, almost like the One Ring.
That's actually what I say. Like, I can't say it again and again. It's like it is so well made.
The game has really good art direction, which I think helps a lot. Like, I think I mentioned it one time on one of our previous streams. It reminds me a lot of how Shadow of the Colossus, despite also being a really old game, has continued to be praised so much for its visuals, of all things, despite being an old PS2 game, because of the fact that there was such good art direction.
Yeah.
I feel like
good art direction goes a long way.
Oh, so much. I feel like if there's a lot of creativity put into a project, then that will totally just beat out trying to just render something in ultra realistic graphics.
Okay, we are level 18.
Junloirag. Oh, that definitely, it feels Celtish. Like, it's very much a low-key smorgasbord of mythologies.
Hello,
yes.
Mika! Hi, Mikas! Yeah. How are you doing?
Totally
Thank you for the follow! Style
totally
is
true.
actually, style it means a lot more than people talk about. I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, if a world feels very well put together, I think it can defy graphical and hardware limitations. if it immerses you enough that you really want to see where you're going next in that world, if you really want to engage with it, then you will ignore any sense of like, hardware or such like that.
Yeah, like, a game can age very well if it's just well put together.
Exactly. Whereas sometimes like games that try overly hard for realism without really having a fun, engaging setting.
I'm doing great! And since I'm pretty sure I remember we could not take Mistra last time. So...
Acting as the healer again?
Yes.
I love it.
Sanjuro is our replacement if we can't have a healer.
Our replacement healer, he's using the healing shiv that is his sword. He'll cut you with his katana to heal you.
Okay, Curse Despair. Oh yeah, right. This is level 20 though.
Oh, this is high, but you're 18. You're getting closer.
Should we still run another? Should we run a level 18 dungeon?
It couldn't hurt. I think once you hit 19, you should be close enough to handle it. But I know that levels matter a lot in this game. Yeah, going back to the older games, like I haven't played a whole ton of Pokemon, but very, very recently a friend convinced me to try Heart Gold, I think it was. And oddly, I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit, despite how old the graphics are.
Heart Gold is an amazing game.
It is. It is. It was literally picked for me because it was a good starter game for someone who'd never heard, or not never heard of Pokemon, but like who'd never actually played any of the games. Yeah. And I was just like, I wanted something that felt like a good stepping in point to the franchise, not just jumping into the newest ones. And so, yeah, my friend, she was just like, yeah, do this one. And I'm just like, okay, I'm taking your advice on this.
The same.
Yeah.
Oh, level 28!
20! Wait, I didn't know that you could do those on this disc.
I didn't either.
Maybe you can go a bit higher than 25 after all. Or it's beyond the level cap, I mean,
there isn't actually a level cap.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, after a certain point, there's gonna be a point where it's extremely hard to grind levels, so you have
But
to
yeah,
switch to the
apparently
next
it's level 30 then.
Oh! Yeah. So maybe the max level is
level 2! Okay, are we actually gonna find something for our level though? Level 17, that's... I think we can work with that. I still remember the first time I played Black and White, and I remember I was actually taken aback how good the graphics were. We're getting right into it.
It's funny that she brought up Element Earth and everything. It's just like, it feels like Earth Elemental type users don't get enough sort of like of a glow up in games lately. It's always just, oh, the Earth Elemental character, big guy who goes smashy with Boulder, rather than like doing cool stuff involving gravity or meteorites or magma or stuff like that, or like metal manipulation,
I think one of the best examples for Earth Elemental is Avatar.
Yeah, Toph is so cool. I especially like how Toph and Boomy, who are like the two best earthbenders in that series, both embody totally different directions. Toph is very much about innovation and coming up with like new kinds of like earthbending, like metal bending.
Yeah, she literally came up with metal bending while she was captured.
Exactly. And then by contrast, you have Boomy, who it doesn't have like fancy new kinds of earthbending, but he's just so experienced and has so much comfort and ability with the original earthbending that he's got like a solid fundamental, which is very good with Earth of all things. Look at what beginners is black and white.
My favorite character in Avatar is not an earthbender.
Oh?
My favorite character is Iroh.
Nobody who has ever seen Avatar will ever say that Iroh is not part of their top 5 favorite characters. Minimum. I think Iroh is so well written and so likable. He will always be a viewer's top 5.
Yeah,
At Lab.
he is amazing.
Yeah, I love Iroh's backstory, that he's originally like a chosen, he's a chosen and fire general and stuff like that, who's like a scion of the clan, stuff like that. And then he loses his son in the war and becomes totally disillusioned with violence in general, and just becomes very easygoing and all about trying to savor the life that he's been missing out on all along. And he takes it upon himself to try and correct the abusive sort of environment that Zuko grew up in. And the whole time, he's basically he's an ultra badass, but he's also the kind who never actually states it out loud.
He is! He is literally part of a resistance.
He is. He's basically the leader of the resistance, actually, I think.
No, I did see someone argue today that he kind of doomed Azula.
Iroh?
Yes.
Kinda. Because he did pick Zuko over Azula. But I think it also kind of boiled down to the fact that Azula was more innately psychotic and less in need of imminent help. But
yeah.
I do agree. He kind of picked one of the two and focused his attention on him rather than try to balance between the both of them.
Because if the mom and Iroh would have said, "Yo, okay, we give Azula a try," then the dad, Ozai would have not had such a strong influence on her.
Yeah.
So, in a sense, yes. He did fundamentally seal Azula's fate by saying, "No, I'm not gonna help you."
But I think, honestly speaking, that also kind of ties into, as pointed out, he is on his own redemption arc, and he is still a flawed person who, despite his goodness, is not perfect. And he feels like a very relatable character and likable because of that. Yeah, he can only save one of the kids. He was given a sadistic choice and had to make his decision.
Yes. I'm not saying what he did was bad.
Yeah.
But I do argue, no, yeah, he did, in a sense, doom Azula.
Yeah. I don't know. Was he expecting her to be strong enough to save herself, I wonder?
Because he literally kind of told her to her face, "Yeah, you're a monster."
Yeah. I mean, for a long while, we didn't know if she was redeemable. I mean, he already kind of knew that, his brother wasn't redeemable, so... Yeah. It's just he feels like a very flawed character, and that's why I like him so much. He's very human compared to the Avatar.
He is flawed, but wise.
Oh, yes. So, that is why he is wise, because he is flawed.
One of my favorite episodes is the episode where he just sits down with Toph. When Toph is struggling and running away from the group, and even though they're technically enemies, he still sits down with her and talks to her and helps her.
Oh, absolutely. And again, as pointed out, wisdom, often comes from the mistakes you made. They say that the people who fail the most are also some of the wisest because they've learned
he lost his son.
He lost his son, and that's so hard to move on from. And that would probably have driven a lesser man to just go right back to like burying himself in the war to like ignore his pain.
And can we talk
unlike
about
Kozai,
how
he does
ripped this guy is?
Oh god! Yeah. Made of brick.
Like
oh, God.
that moment where he just works out in the prison cell.
I know. Well, he's smart enough to kind of realize that prison tends to weaken the mind and body. So he says, like, keep a strong mind, keep a strong body, and focus entirely on what you want in order to break out. That fact still remains. He trained himself so much that he broke out of the prison with his bare hands during the eclipse.
Like, he literally acts like he's weakened and down and...
Yeah, we're talking about Avatar. The timelessness of veteran characters is so cool. You gotta love the cool old characters.
Shit.
He ripped apart a metal cell.
Oh, god fucking damn it.
It's like, you have to respect the guy for that. He's one of those benders who does not need to bend, despite also being one of the best. Which is something that so many high-level benders can't say, where they're so dependent on their magic.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. Yeah.
He's basically like a virtuoso. Yeah, we're yeah, we're oohing and ahhing over Iroh a lot. But
yeah.
With good cause.
He is amazing. Like, I don't think there's anybody... I don't think there's anybody who doesn't like Iroh.
Nope. Iroh's one of those characters who's basically the sacred cow. You're not allowed to dislike him.
He just showed what... He literally showed what good writing is.
He did. Yeah, the sacred jacked cow. Hey, cows are powerful. You ever ridden a cow? They can kind of scary.
And
if a cow decides to trample
you, don't give them credit for it, but cows are actually smart. They're just incredibly curious.
Yeah, exactly. He is kind of like a cow, if you think about that, and the fact that normally he's lazy, kind of grazes around, takes his time through life.
Like, I know a lot of people are like, yeah, cows are stupid, but no, they're not.
Nope.
They are incredibly intelligent animals.
Yeah. And they're, like, basically considered symbols of, like, fertility and, like, prosperity. Like, in countries like in India, they're basically sacred animals for that reason. They bring so much good to the world. It's like Iroh. You can't hate the guy because he brings so much to the story.
And here's another thing. Pigs are actually very clean animals.
Yeah. Although the ones I visited at the zoo once might have been an exception. But yeah.
They just have a very different view of being clean than we humans do.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Different standards of, like, you know, what's considered functional cleanliness for different animals, you know?
Like, them going through the dirt, that is protection.
It is. It's kind of coating themselves in some ways.
Like, first of all, the mat protects them from the sun.
Yeah.
And also,
like,
the mat protects them from, like, bug bites and stuff.
Huh. Wait, Red, what do you mean that you roll around in the mud all day? Remember, that's only a pig thing, not a human thing. Unless you need to temperature control yourself with mud somehow.
Yep. Mud equals sunscreen and bug spray.
Yeah. Oink! What means oink?
Okay, see you soon.
Yeah. Oink. What are we doing here? We're turning into pig play?
we have Pixajet.
Well, we've created the trope of pig play and everything.
I can test, but I don't think Mistral is available. No.
No. Of course, they're not going to make it available for every map.
Oh, it's you.
So yeah, that's our party for now. Bursting, Forbidden, Holy Ground was where we...
Please burst for me.
Please
burst for me. Some of these titles are just so weird.
Maybe... I still want to see a sense...
Like, was this done with full knowledge of what the terms mean in English? Yeah. Well, I hate spiders in general, so that's why I'm like, rats are better by comparison for me. I would own a pet rat way before I would ever own a pet spider.
That's too much.
Mm-hmm.
Bursting, Haunted. That's too little. Yeah, let's just go Bursting, Haunted, White Devil. That should probably be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you wanna read the Frosty Tools description?
Sure. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for the commercial break to end. Yeah, so just about 2 minutes. The new map, Bursting Haunted White Devil.
Yep.
Bursting and Haunted? Wait, what? I mean, the Haunted Devil part makes sense. Bursting Haunted? What? Oh, my eyesight's better than I thought. These new glasses work really well.
White cherry! I don't know if we had white cherries before.
Well, better that than your fascination with the egg.
Bloody egg!
You and your egg! You're that hungry for eggs.
Honestly, this map is also very cool.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It does feel haunted.
Oh.
Like, just with the music and everything and the atmosphere, it does feel...
Kinda, yeah.
These things are... The Squilla Demons are so hardcore.
Yeah. I do like the look of the Enviro, though.
I can't move. Ah, now I can move. Oh god. These things are... Where's Sanjuro?
It's Sanjuro? He's probably off sharpening his sword.
There he is. He needs healing.
Huh.
Oh boy! These guys.
Hmm. Oh, lucky 7th streak. Nice, nice.
Skill. Oh boy, they have actually skill drain. That's evil.
Oh gosh.
Black Rose.
I think we have enough though, as long as we're not dependent on healing or such to survive this fight.
Okay, lightning range. Oh boy. Okay. We are not doing well.
It's okay. We'll make it. We'll make it.
Come on, let me... Okay, gate out. That did not go well.
No? Well, we can still make this work.
Yeah, but I need to stock up on items. I don't know in which game you actually get the motorcycle.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the second one. Like, it's definitely not something that they had ready to go. It kind of feels in many ways they were trying to make this one ginormous game, and they realized early on it was going to be way too big and too complicated to develop in time. So that's why they kind of split it up into 4 discs.
Yeah. Bunch of resurrects.
Yeah, especially in case our healer, you, happens to get crushed.
Alright. We still need better weapons.
Yeah.
That's really our main problem is, we don't have a healer right now.
No, we don't. Mistral, why are you IRLing right now?
Okay, let's go back. We can do this.
We can do this.
Though there are very, very evil enemies here.
I mean, haunted white devil, and that gives no indication of like, you know, scary stuff.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, this place does feel haunted. But yeah, we have enemies that stun you. We have enemies that take your SP. Okay, take care.
No.
Also, I definitely just need to remember, we do have data drain.
Oh. Oh, ice flow. That sounds like a one.
It's an item.
Oh wait, it's not a. Oh, I thought we got a new spell for a second. I was like, oh, I was so hoping, but if it's a disposable item, then it's not gonna be worth it.
I mean,
I guess we're just stockpiling for Scathe.
Huh? Spells are only on items.
Yeah, or on weapons.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
You don't find spells.
Imagine if you could, though. That would be really cool.
Though, to be honest, I have so many spell items.
I would hang on to them because we might need them, especially for like a big fight. Hint, hint.
Scathe.
Yeah. I forget what exactly are all of Scaith's gimmicks, but I definitely remember that no matter how well prepared you are, he's a huge pain.
Oh, does each of the phases have gimmicks?
Yeah, each phase has, like, you know, some sort of, like, tactic they try to use. This is very much when the series was more so RPG than action. And then GU was where they started to make it a bit more action, but still kind of RPG.
It is still very much RPG.
Still very much. But it kind of feels like gradually they're moving a bit more towards fighter-type gameplay.
I think Zero is definitely gonna lean more heavily into the action department.
Yeah, especially when you consider all their recent stuff, like Demon Slayer, JoJo, Naruto, just even the more recent dot hacks and everything. The Astra's Wrath. Well, Astra's Wrath was basically an animated cutscene. I don't think that's gonna be like hey.
It's basically an animated cutscene.
I'm just saying. Sanjuro, you died! Sanjuro!
I really am the healer here.
Mm-hmm.
I have to rely on the others for killing.
Mm-hmm.
While I keep them alive.
Yeah. Yeah, you're basically the support unit at this point.
Okay, that was... I did do a risky move here.
I think it paid off. I think it paid off.
Okay, health drink. Black Rose.
Yeah. Gosh, you having to be the healer like really takes it away, considering we're built more for combat right now.
Okay, we won. It's definitely good that we stocked up on items.
Absolutely. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry is what I always say.
The thing is, when we need to be the healer, we need these items. Especially because there is no region. There's no auto region.
Yeah.
And I cannot regen mana fast enough to constantly heal.
Yeah, you can't really do, like, heal stonewalling.
And they take damage faster than I regen mana.
Yeah.
And also,
so, honestly,
why are you?
I don't think it's worth trying to play defensive in this game.
Why are you fighting like this? The thing is, I'm kind of also the person who needs to fight.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, this is gonna be hard until you get Mistral back.
Your Mistral
Unless you want to, like, power level Elk.
Elk is also not available. I tried that last time.
Oh my god. I guess you have to be the tertiary healer.
Like I said, it's not like they deal a lot of damage either.
No.
Even though, Sandra, why are you dead again?
Oh no, maybe he enjoys being dead. Who are we to deny his choices in life?
Well, I am, because I only can revive him so many times.
Maybe that's why he's doing more. I love healing in multiplayer games. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a little bit of a chore when combat basically grinds to a halt while you run around trying to use a healing item.
That's true. But here it works because Dotech is supposed to feel like an MMO.
It is. It really is. It does feel like an old school MMO because of that. And it kind of shows the consequences of being in just a party of 3 in an MMO. Rather than like in a party of like 20 or something.
Equipment. Winter coat. It's still not good enough. Getting a good equipment has been difficult.
I just love how incredibly like non-armor sounding a lot of armors are in games. It's like, oh, you've unlocked Parka. It's like, great. How's that gonna stop like a sword wound or something like that?
Well,
or it's just like, yeah.
Have you seen Freyrun? Have you seen Freyrun?
Freyrun? Yes, I have.
I mean, there was this guy who was killed by Ubel who technically had enchanted clothes.
I guess, yeah, and I guess that's the difference. It's like the clothes have been enchanted.
Well, it didn't stop Ubel, but...
No.
So, I guess it still doesn't work.
Healing can be satisfying if it feels effective enough. Yeah, Freyrun's a good show.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Iroh in the appearance of a young elf girl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you have the manga too. Oh my gosh. Is the anime fairly accurate to it? I don't know. I haven't actually read the manga myself, which kind of feels bad for me because usually I'm a purist about that stuff.
So, that is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot be used while dead.
Yeah.
First aid! Ah, okay. I don't know how you guys did that, but thank you.
Well, we don't know, but we're gonna run with that.
I think they had an item or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I have the manga from where season 1 ended, but what I heard is the anime is pretty... Yeah, that's what I heard too.
I have not seen season 2 yet myself.
I haven't seen it either.
I've been so busy with stream stuff.
But I watched clips of it.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good, don't get me wrong. It's definitely on my to-do list, but I'm just like, there's so much to do.
Like, I loved season 1.
Yeah. It got me hooked on it. It got me hooked on the premise for sure.
I also just love the magic system.
No.
I just love the magic system from Frieren.
It is really nice. I do like it when there's really well-developed magic schools and systems in settings, especially if they don't go into technobabble for too long. I find that tends to be a problem with a lot of light novel adapted series, especially.
Okay, she couldn't actually use the ice helmet, but that's fine. The thing is, Frieren's magic is very personal to each user.
Yeah. Which I kind of like. And I like when magic is more defined. Like, not to knock it, because I absolutely love the heck out of the series. Like, Lord of the Rings, for example, demonstrates the opposite end of magic as a function, where it's like magic used purely as a miracle or phenomenon to advance the plot. Where it's like, magic is infinite, it has no limits or rules to it. You just use it and it'll do whatever. But, like, only use it when it's important. Whereas, like, you know, in other series, it's like, oh, magic is very useful, but, like, there's, like, formulae and rules and schools and personalizations and idiosyncrasies that define magic to each individual, which help kind of make it feel like a more well-defined universal system.
But I would actually not, compare Frieren herself to Iroh.
No. It has that kind of appeal.
We have an Iroh in Frieren.
Please don't tell me my brain is so cooked that I'm comparing the two constantly for no reason.
We have an Iroh in Frieren.
I know, but I like the idea of comparing her to him more.
You know who I compare to Iroh actually in Frieren?
Ooh.
Denken.
Oh, that makes sense.
Denken is very Iroh coded.
That's true. That's true.
He's also one of my favorite characters.
How did I know? How did I know?
I mean, if I didn't like him before his I'm gonna punch the fuck out of the people, I would have at least liked him after that. Because that was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Alright, that is pretty cool.
Him just going, I'm out of mana, I'm not out of options.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of like the idea that Frieren is a mentor while also learning herself from like others. It kind of helps emphasize the fact that often the greatest experts are those who don't consider themselves experts. Those who feel like the learner.
And it actually already in the first test in the exam, it already showed that Denken is the only one in the group who's gonna pass.
Oh my god, I read that as Gunnar Shine, and I was like, what? This is like, alright, maybe it's because I didn't, yeah. It's like, wait, no, I have my glasses on. I can't be it.
Yeah. The thing is, already in the first exam, it already kind of showed that he's gonna be the one who passes from the group.
Yeah.
Because the other two, they were ready to give up after Frieren beat them.
Yeah, Denken's still going.
Hmm?
Yeah, Denken's still going, right?
Yeah. Then again, Denken has a very good reason to keep going. Like, he's not just doing this for fun.
No, he's not. And I appreciate that out of him.
What's your... Now I want one question. What's your opinion of Serie?
Serie? Like, as a character?
Yes.
That's a complicated one, per se. I mean, it's not like I focused on her too much, really, of anyone in the show.
A lot of people don't like her.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. That's the thing. Oh, no way. It is. I think I might have a little bit as well myself. It's like... Oh, I don't know how to put it. It's like, I like how Sari has complexities. And I don't know. I think Sari having evaded the Tsundere side to her makes her kind of inherently the kind of person who always hides her true emotions behind how she acts.
Yeah, but she's also very much a hypocrite.
Oh, she's so much a hypocrite. She's so petty sometimes, I find.
Like, a lot of people pointed out, oh, she mocks Flamme's flower spell. But constantly uses it herself.
Yeah.
She mocks mana, how's it called? Like the magic, hiding the magic. But she does it herself.
Yeah, it's just like... Again, yeah, she's so fascinating. Yeah. Because, yeah, ultimately, I think she has to be examined as someone who has evolved as a result of her environment over the years.
Yes.
So it's just like, whether she be a good or bad character from people's eyes, I think the more important thing is how true is she to her own sort of credo as a character.
I mean, the question is, what is her credo? Is it what she says, or what she does?
I think it's ultimately neither, weirdly enough. I think it's what she doesn't say that can sometimes be, like, you know, the more prominent part to her.
Like, it is very clear, she was proud of Flamme.
Yeah, she's proud of all her disciples, but she's also the kind who's inherently hardened towards showing it too openly. I don't know why. I don't know if she's, like, you know, kind of inherently, like, you know, afraid of showing vulnerable emotion or something.
Like, there is this detail that she remembers the favorite spell of every student she had.
Yeah. And it's interesting that that's how she chooses to remember them all by. Just kind of showing she's also hyper fixated on, like, her specialty.
You know what? I think she just has autism.
Could be. Maybe we're labeling her a jerk without realizing that we're kind of making fun of, like, you know, an actual issue she has. That's like, she could be slightly coded.
like you pointed out that it's kind of interesting that she remembers them by their favorite spells.
Yeah. Like, I do think that she generally has an accurate measure of others, despite how she acts. So, she's kind of one of those people who can be very caustic, but at the same time usually has, like, a not unjustified standpoint behind why she's doing stuff. Aside from just being sometimes, like, you know, a little bit weird. So I think I lean more towards liking her, but I will say she's a very heavily flawed person.
Which isn't inherently bad.
It's not. I like flawed characters. I don't like characters who are entirely good or entirely evil. I'm unfortunately of the George R.R. Martin type where I like characters who are gray.
No, I think a character has to be flawed.
Yeah.
There's a reason the term Mary Sue exists.
Yeah, exactly. I remember there was like a checklist to see like if a character was a Mary Sue. That was really fun. But like,
I mean,
for example,
the first simple question is your character? Does your character have flaws?
Yeah, it goes deeper than that as well. What kind of flaws are they? Are they real or fake flaws? Or is it just, oh, I'm too pretty or something? Or, oh, everyone gives me too much attention? Or is it like something that's actually serious and like gives some hardships and challenges in life?
Yeah.
Not to say that a character who is like a Mary Sue cannot be in a story, but usually it's best if they're used as like a parody or something, or as an example for a character to like compare against.
The thing is, even if you put in a Mary Sue, they are flawed with arrogance.
Yeah. Well, at that point, yeah, while still Mary Sue, I feel like acceptance of overly perfect characters changes wildly depending on if they're a main character or not. I think naturally there's a bit more scrutiny towards perfect characters who are also the protagonists.
Yeah, because they're kind of boring.
Yeah, because I think protagonists are expected to grow. So it's just like, if a protagonist is already perfect and has no challenges in life, they're not going to grow, they're not going to really change. Yeah.
There is a character who is a protagonist who doesn't really grow.
Yeah. You can have those, but you have to at least indicate that they've already done all their growing and that it's kind of like changed them in some ways. Usually those kinds of people are veterans in their own right, and you can kind of see it.
Do you know who I'm actually thinking of?
Who, per se?
Cowboy Bebop, Spike.
Spike is a very flawed character. He's not a Mary Sue.
Yeah, he's flawed, but he doesn't really grow.
No, he doesn't. And that's true. He's a different example, because I feel like another kind of valid protagonist type is the kind with the mysterious past that we gradually learn more about as the story, and we get to learn why this character is the way they are.
Yes,
it's almost like turning a side character into a main character.
That's like we learn why they are the way they are. This is what Spike is.
Yeah.
And like, his story has a clear ending.
It does. Hell, he dies. He dies, and not in like an overly martyr way. That's usually a pretty good way of disqualifying a Mary Sue.
Yep.
Oh, spoiler alert for everyone who hasn't seen Cowboy Bebop. You know, the show that's like over 20, 30 years old at this point.
Yep. I have to rewatch it sometime. It is. It's a show I very much like.
Yeah, Bebop's good. Have you seen by the same creator, Samurai Champloo?
No, I have not.
Oh my god, it's so good. I glaze it so much, especially because of the fact that it's not as well known. But it's just the same level of fun writing. It has the same kind of music taste. The characters are all really engaging. It's got a fascinating mixture of like modern and like Meiji era Japan aesthetic.
I actually don't know much about JoJo.
Really? Oh man. I should really watch that sometime. It's a good show. It's a really good show. Oh yeah. Yeah, Samurai Champloo is like one of my favorite anime to like recommend to people because it's a very, very good show, and it does have a dedicated following that's pretty decent sized, but it's not as universally known as Bebop. Bebop, like everyone knows what it is, even if they haven't seen it.
I don't know if
it's kind of interesting when an author makes their.
I don't know if that's still true today.
I still see a lot of people glazing it, so. Bebop's just one of those shows that entered osmosis and like it kind of can just stay there now.
I mean, over time, less and less people will know it.
Definitely. At which point, it's a perfect opportunity to reintroduce it.
Yep.
It's a very timeless show.
And with Bebop, the entire cast is very flawed.
Oh, definitely. It's almost like a noir in some ways, like a film noir genre type.
But almost everybody.
This classic people always bring up when talking about the animes. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those ones that's on a ton of people's like favorite anime of all time lists.
One thing people who talk about Bebop laugh about, but comment about is everybody has trauma.
Yeah. Oh, everyone has trauma. Yeah. It's not exactly a nice world to live in, but yeah.
Like, especially the main cast, everybody has trauma. And what's interesting is, by the end, it's just Spike. It's just Spike left.
Yeah, because the cast gradually dwindles. That was such an interesting thing, where you can actually point out when the show starts going away from the episodic towards, like, you know, its big story arcs near the end.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's interesting. There's like a trope for it somewhere. It's like something about like chewing out the comedy or something like that. Or like you're getting rid of side plots and joke characters to focus on like the main part. Psycho-Pass! That's such a good series! Oh my god.
Another series I have not watched.
Yeah. Like, in general, I love Urabuchi's stuff, despite how, like, unflinchingly dark some of it is. Like, Fate Zero is one of my favorite animes of all time. But it's like, Psycho-Pass is so good, too. And I love that Reborn's artist was the one that did the character designs. Season 1. I will say, Season 1 is my favorite. It feels like it has very few flaws, but then the ones afterwards all had something about it to, like, I can validly complain about, I think.
I actually heard people talk about there are some people who are defending every season of Psycho-Pass.
Nah.
And then there are those who say, no, only season 1.
I love the setting. I love the concepts. I love the characters. I love the idea behind Psycho-Pass. But it very much feels like the first season was the only one that truly understands what it's trying to cover. And all the others just turn into spectacle and everything, or shock value swerves. They just wanted to write a crazy plot.
An anime that I watched as a kid, I feel like nobody knows it these days.
Oh?
Shakugan no Shana.
I love Shana. Shana was one of my original, like, you know, 2000s era animes.
But
Wasn't the first
I do
one
say,
I saw, but, yeah.
I hate season 3.
You hate who?
I hate season 3.
Actually, I'm probably gonna come off like bad for this, but I kind of enjoyed it. It definitely was like out of nowhere. But I do feel like it was interesting in wrapping up the long-standing plot in an interesting way, because it touches upon the fact that both sides have been perpetuating like an endless extermination war against each other.
Yeah.
And it's totally warping the world. And Yuji's the very first person who actually tries to, in a very, very dark way, come up with like a final solution to like avoid that doesn't involve either side having to be exterminated.
But it also feels kind of weird to see the main character become the villain.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of used to it from Star Wars, so it's just like I can tolerate it. And I think I just enjoyed. I don't know. I was really enjoying hearing Aizen's voice coming out of Yuji from Bleach.
I guess, but
I was like,
it's
all right,
also like,
you know what? Yeah.
Also, by the end, like,
weird.
I have to punish myself, and I'm like, dude, just, dude. I don't like the trope of I have to punish myself.
Yeah.
Because it's just stupid.
Fair enough. It's like, yeah. Like, I feel like season 2 meandered a lot by comparison with the thing. Season 1 was really good, really good. But then season 2 kind of felt like it went nowhere. So I kind of appreciated when, by comparison, 3 rapidly moved through its plot.
Yeah.
Like, I feel almost like season 2 in many ways is like too episodic.
Yeah, I kind of get it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm probably alone with this, but I was never a fan of season 3.
You're probably not alone in that. It's just definitely I'm one of the ones who liked season 3 because I like plot heavy like developments, especially on shows that start off episodic for a while and then get more serious. Which again, Bleach is a good example. But yeah, I do hope definitely that the final anime is taking liberties. And it's all stuff that the author originally wanted to put in, but like his health was too poor to like put it in the manga at the time. So like now he's taking advantage of having a medium and a whole crew of animators to tell the story.
Oh yeah, Bleach ending was kind of not well received, right? Originally.
It just came out of nowhere was the problem. Like literally the whole finale kind of resolves itself really rapidly after all the build up. That was something I really didn't like. It's like it's the arc that promises to answer all questions, and it delivers in the first half, but then it rapidly starts turning into like, you know, we've got a ton of plot to go through and only 20 chapters. So it starts like rapid firing developments one after another, wrapping up a fight like right after it starts and so on and so forth. So many anticlimaxes. Exactly. I think he literally he found out at like the 10 chapter before the ending mark that it was about to be ending. Although I think he also was trying to rush to end it because he was getting really sick at the time, and yet he was still editorially like kind of obligated to finish the series rather than go on hiatus right before the end. I kind of feel bad for Oda because that's definitely going to happen to him as well near the end of One Piece. Once he gets to like the climax of the final arc, he's going to be told like, you know, no breaks, you have to finish this in one sitting.
Yeah, like there are series like One Piece and like Conan is still going on too, right?
Yeah. Conan, oh god, my sister watches Conan so much more than I do, but she will definitely go off on a tangent about, an accurate tangent, but still about how much the series has gone off track in regards to its main plot. It's still entertaining because it's still a mystery show at its core, and all of its episodes are still at like murder mysteries and so forth.
I think that's the thing with Conan is the one show where filler just works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those shows, that's almost designed to allow for filler, and they have so many different mystery writers working on it, so they're never out of ideas.
But yeah, it's gonna feel weird when One Piece ends. Or Conan.
I think Oda's gonna get a bit more slack just because they're also, I think, pretty scared of losing One Piece, considering it's their big anchor at this point with a lot of their other big series.
I mean, like One Piece is, I don't know, as old as me?
One Piece is old, yeah, it's almost as old as me. It's like, the fact remains, it was supposed to be a 5-year thing that evolved into something far more. But Oda still has an ending planned, and he really is trying to get down to it. But it's just like at the same time, you can definitely tell that all fans and staff are kind of scared of seeing the golden goose go.
Yeah.
Whether it's just like it's the end of an era of adventure, we don't know what's happening next. But at the same time, I feel like dragging out a series too long is the biggest disservice you can do to it. A story that has an ending can be determined by its greatness, but if the story has no ending, you will never know how good it really is, because
One Piece is winding down near ending.
Yeah, it is. I like how my wife insisted that One Piece was going to end this year. It's like, no, there's no way. There's no way. Sorry, baby. I'm just like, there's so much to still go through, and Oda's not going to leave the work completely unfinished like that, unless like he has like major serious health problems, like sadly, with the author of Berserk, for example.
I think another candidate of the Eternal series is Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, Hunter x Hunter is the opposite. It almost, because like Togashi, sadly, I have strong doubts he's not going to finish the series in his lifetime. But at the same time, he's given a ton of breaks to work on it, but it's like nobody's pushing him towards a resolution. So it's very much like it's a series that you can't expect to really end. It's probably going to end unfinished.
Yeah, but what I said was it's also a candidate of the Eternal series.
It is. It's also been around. It's been around almost as long as One Piece, I think. Oh, end of the next 10? I think it'll end probably within the next 5. I think Oda has said it a few times, but after he's done with One Piece, he's not writing any more big series anymore in his lifetime.
I mean, that's fair!
Yeah, it's his magnum opus, and he wants to follow in the footsteps of Toriyama, where after Toriyama wrote Dragon Ball, he never again did another major manga. He just started working on other projects and working as, like, say, an artist for, like, different series, or, like, you know, he'd provide writing input on stuff. But I think he wants to stick with his magnum opus.
Which is absolutely fair. Like,
it is.
He spent 3 to 4 decades on this.
Yeah, give the guy a break.
I mean, I'm also gonna say I'm never gonna watch One Piece.
I love the One Piece anime. I feel that it's evolved a lot recently. Its anime honestly did not interest me for a long while when they started getting super... Because One Piece's anime tended to avoid doing filler episodes as a whole, or filler arcs as a whole, to buy time. And instead what they did is that they turned into a policy of turning every single episode of like 30 minutes to cover 18 pages of manga. So that essentially means that every single page of manga was basically turned into a full minute and a half of episode. So everything was so stretched out, so overly, like, you know, there's no movement, no action, or at least, like, it's all very repetitive. And it's, like, close-up shots of so-and-so for several minutes. And it's, like, it fell into the trap that, like, Dragon Ball's original anime got mocked for. But it's just, like... and so it feels as though, like, as of late, they've kind of gotten tired of that, and they decided as well to start spicing up, like, the animation as well. Like, they've been experimenting with different kinds of anime styles for, like, you know, their more recent, like, arcs, and it's come out really well. Like, it's some of the best produced anime episodes I've ever seen.
But the thing with One Piece is, it's intimidating to watch.
It's intimidating all along. That is the biggest problem I hear whenever anyone talks about getting into One Piece. Nobody will ever, like, insult the series itself, but they will say it's intimidatingly long, and especially because you can't skip any of it. There's not really any arcs that are just like, yeah, forget about this, it's not going to be relevant. Because Oda can, and off a lot of the time does, bring back characters from, like, old material.
Yeah. That's the thing, really.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. It was one of the longest running anime to finally end. Like, obviously there's still stuff that's
another long anime that did end, though, is Gintama.
Gintama was so funny. Gintama was so troubled in how to do its ending. It kept switching anime studios. It kept switching producers. You know, they kept billing each new movie or, like, you know, 2-part episode as, like, the finale, the real finale, the real true finale. We were joking last time, but this is the actual finale, and so on and so forth. So I don't think I've actually seen the animated conclusion to it yet. I've read the manga, so I know how it ends. It's like, yeah.
I do say Gintama is the anime that I watched the longest.
Gintama's good. Again, it's one of those things that's like a parody of the Bakumatsu era, so I really enjoyed that. Especially because it also has an earnest plot beneath it. That's a lot of fun. I mean, once you are aware of the history behind that era, and you realize how many of these characters are references to actual historical people in, like, very comedic ways, the series takes on a whole different life with its serious plot.
The thing is, Gintama is a parody of everything.
It's a parody of everything, but, like, its core plot, setting, and cast all have to do with that era of like the early Meiji.
Yeah, that's true.
The new anime being a star. Yeah, exactly, because they're remaking the anime. Which I don't know. I'm gonna be optimistic towards it.
Also, holy fuck, this is a long dungeon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's only floor 4. That's not the longest we've been in so far. Because wasn't there one that was floor 5?
Yeah, but we've been in here for a while now.
Yeah. Hey, it's good grinds. And we're just yapping, you know, that's what we do. We yap.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Like, we definitely need the EXP.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
And it's definitely getting easier. Like, I don't have to heal Zanjiro and Black Rose that much anymore.
Yeah, they're slowly catching up to like where they need to be for the content.
Also, I still hope we're getting some. Well, you do not get any time to open the chest. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. Sometimes, like, you know, like I have, like, for my wife, for example, like mainly watches anime and dubs. So whenever I'm doing watch alongs with her, usually we're like watching dubbed versions of anime, which is pretty good. And hey, even like, you know, with my sis, like, you know, she is like, whenever she's doing something that requires her eyes, she likes just having the English track on, as long as it's good. And I feel like dubs in general are moving towards quality. Well, they have been for a long while. That's not fair to them. It's like, it feels even more like they're very consistent with like producing good quality, rather than like it being kind of a grab bag as to whether the anime is good or not. But it's still.
I mean, there are definitely better dubs and worse dubs.
It no longer feels like an afterthought. The dubbing industry.
I mean, Frieren is again an example for a good dub.
Yeah. Like anything that came from what was Funimation, and I guess is now Crunchyroll, like tends to have really good voice acting in it. And anything from Studiopolis or Bang Zoom, all these studios, they produce really good, consistent anime voice acting.
Yeah,
it's when it's just like you don't know where they come from. That's just like, uh-oh, are we getting some like, you know, Hong Kong style movie dub from like the 70s?
The thing with Crunchyroll is...
Yeah. Well, we all know that Crunchyroll doesn't pay its employees that often. I mean, look at the controversy with the Tower of God anime.
Yeah, like Crunchyroll is a whole can of worms.
Yeah. It's a problem with the overt centralization of like industries.
Like there was this occurrence where voice actor were getting gifts from fans.
Mm-hmm.
And Crunchyroll did not give the gifts to the voice actors, but just put it on a table. Just put it on a table for the employees. Yeah, guys, just grab it. We don't care. You guys can just have it.
It reminds me of that episode of The Simpsons where it's just like a tour of the post office reveals like the employees really help themselves to like, you know, people's mail, and like if there's money or like, you know, gifts inside, they'll just casually fish them out of the envelopes and then put the envelopes back in and send them on their way.
Yeah, like
it's like, ooh, wedding invitation, ding ding ding.
Like, don't do that. Don't.
You don't find it? That's actually often a lot of a problem that I see with like, you know, subtitled animes. People have trouble tracking the sheer number of things happening at once because anime moves at a set pace rather than to a reader's pace.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I definitely understand that. Like,
I don't
get Japanese,
struggle with
so I don't
it
spoil
that much.
Yeah, like I'm comfortable with Japanese, but that's mainly because of the fact that I learned it. I learned it in order to like read and like play stuff that would never get localized.
I want to learn it, but I don't have the time to learn it, honestly.
It takes a while, especially because if you want to be able to like properly do it, it's a good idea to take like a college or university program on it, so you're actually learning from like someone who really knows what they're talking about, rather than just off of like slang that's in anime.
I mean, you know how much content I make.
Yeah.
There is not much. I don't have much free time.
Yeah. I totally get that. Likewise.
So, when I'm basically doing free time, it's just, okay, let me watch a D&D podcast.
Yeah.
Because another problem is, I always try to learn things.
Mm-hmm.
So,
there's no problem.
When I want to watch something for relaxation, it needs to be something I cannot learn something from it.
Uh-huh.
Which, yeah, D&D podcasts. They're fun, but you can't much. They're really just entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
I still hate his mushrooms.
I hate how they look. Fortunately, I don't have to deal with how they play. That's your problem.
Yeah, I have to deal with that. Which is very much why I target them first.
Yeah, that's the nice thing. I just get to lie down here under a table watching you suffer.
Yep.
Forget the table part.
No, they're not too bad anymore.
Yeah, I remember when they were brutal. Like, each one was basically a mini-boss.
The thing is, they were never brutal, they were just annoying.
Mm-hmm. They have a combination of skills that's designed to frustrate and stymie the player.
They don't even have a combination, they just have one skill.
Hmm.
And that skill is healing all enemies. Including themselves. And when you fight multiple of them, it's just... Dude, just stop!
Yeah.
I found you through your shorts. Aw, thank you! I appreciate it. I very much enjoy doing my shorts. And I enjoy your comments a lot, so I'm always happy when I see them.
We call this kind of effect synergy. Speaking of synergy, I need to think.
Yeah, I always am happy when I see people enjoy what I do.
Mm-hmm. Cat's out of the bag. I find that shorts are a very fun, digestible little piece of content to make.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could never make a full-length video every day.
Yeah. Oh god, that's what I'm trying to do, and it's like it's draining. It's draining.
Wait, you're making a full-length video every day?
Yeah, I've been like working on making sort of off-stream content to post, and it's kind of tricky sometimes because like you are in total silence while like working, but in a sense it's also kind of therapeutic. It just needs to be on something that you enjoy doing.
What's Flare Guard?
Player card. Rainbow card!
Ooh! Level 23 leg armor for heavy. So...
I mean, what we really need now is to start getting higher level weapons.
We do.
Yeah, because I think our damage output is not up to par, and that's why we're struggling so much with damage races in the game, because it definitely feels like it's supposed to be an aggressive game in that regard, despite its pace.
But we just don't get weapon drops.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why. Why are weapons so rare in this game? Like, when is the last time we actually got a new weapon that was, like, not super low level?
I mean, our level is level 7, so... our weapon is level 7, so... a long time ago. Oh, boy. Remember how I said a bunch of them are annoying? Yeah, we're fighting 3 of them right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is a prime example why I hate these guys. Like, they're not hard. They're just fucking annoying. I'm data draining them. I don't care. I'm data draining them.
Just go ahead. Sometimes you literally just need to cut the knot.
Yeah, fear me, little bastard. I literally forgot that they can put you to sleep. Like, yes, they're not scary or hard. They are just holy fuck annoying.
And they're kind of creepy looking, which doesn't really sit well with me.
Like, normally I'm reluctant to use a lot of data drains. Not with these guys.
Yeah, you're fine. The odds of you getting a really bad effect on data drain aren't very high. Like, I think you actually have the smallest chance out of all the options of getting, like, the fatal error one.
I don't think at all.
Well, there is. It's like a 1% chance that the data drain roulette will roll on, like, fatal error.
Yeah, but only if you use it really a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it even appears until you're on, like, your 3rd data drain in the dungeon. So it's not even possible to roll that result the first time or two when you data drain.
And it goes down after you beat some enemies.
Exactly. So I don't think I have ever once actually seen fatal error take place myself. I've seen a YouTube video where someone got fatal errored as a result of data draining too much, just because they wanted to see, like, what would happen. And it's like, well, it really is a game over, but it's just like odds of rolling it are really small. You basically rolled the gotcha of bad luck.
Apparently, originally, fatal error was supposed to work differently.
Oh, did they ever reveal what that was?
Yep. It was originally supposed to delete your save file or eject the disk.
Oh my god, that would be so frustrating. It's literally permadeath. Imagine if you data drained and got fatal error at the end of the game. Like, oh, so many people would have rage quit.
But Sony said, no. You're not doing this.
No, I totally agree. That's a good case of executive meddling. That's too much. I feel perma like death deletion of save should only be something that, like, happens if you consent to it beforehand. Yes, I understand.
Nier.
That, like, playing
Nier is a prime example of consent.
Yeah. I played a few games where, like, you know, they have like a special difficulty that's just like, warning, if you die on this one, your save file will be deleted and you'll have to start from the beginning of the playthrough. Are you okay with that? And it's like, are you really okay with that? Okay. Oh, well, Fire Emblem, you lose characters, but it's not like your data gets deleted.
Yeah, have you played Nier?
I like old school Fire Emblem.
Or Nier Automata?
Oh god, I love Nier so much. Yeah, but that thing, it asks you like 3 times if you want to like erase your data.
No, it is a requirement for the true ending.
It is, but it asks you numerous times, did you do everything in the game that, like, you know, you wanted to do before you pick this ending?
And Nier Automata literally is like, you only have to do it if you want to help people.
Yeah, that's literally it. I will admit, I did it in Nier because it's required to get like the finale of the story. In Automata, I didn't actually delete my data because I'm just like, after seeing the sheer number of people who like delete their data, I'm just like, all right, I don't think one more is gonna make much of a difference.
I have a feeling
those are just developer names, so I don't know. Especially because I wanted to finish platinuming the game first, and then I would like consider it.
I did get platinum. I did get plat.
Yeah, but I think even by the time I did that, I'd kind of forgotten.
Yeah, the last trophy for me was getting all endings.
Because the Emil ending for ending Y is very specific.
It's also a missable ending.
It is. If you do too well, you miss the final ending, and you can never do it again in that playthrough.
We are now level 20.
We must be close to the final boss. Oh, no, the final boss might be level 28 or something.
But we are now ready for the dungeon.
We are slow.
For the level 20 dungeon. We grinded for this moment.
We did. We're ready.
Sure, we could do more dungeons, but... Okay. We should be fine.
We're fine.
I am gonna buy some more healing, though.
Excellent idea.
Whoops. But yeah, I do love Fire Emblem. I am actually one of the few people who liked Fire Emblem Fates.
I mean, I liked its concept a lot. I like the idea of splitting sort of the cast in two and everything because of family divisions. And it really forces you to choose between divided loyalties. It definitely feels like something that got expanded in Three Houses, but Fates is where that concept started.
Yeah.
It's that thing where a lot of great things have predecessors. So, like, you know, people who knock those predecessors and then later praise like, you know, the new stuff. I'm just like, do you really get it?
Three Houses is great.
I like Three Houses a lot. Again, Three Kingdoms, Dynasty Warriors. That's my jam. So.
We should yeah, I'm gonna buy some more Mage Souls. Because they can really come in handy sometimes. When you need to spam magic. Which, this game sometimes requires you to do.
Yeah, so let's just be ready. Engage is very pretty looking.
All right. Are we ready?
I think the most recent game
Maybe.
I was able to play personally was Awakening. Oh god, here we go.
I unfortunately cannot play Switch games anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw my post, but...
Oh? About your Switch?
Yeah.
I don't have enough virus cores.
Oh, I think I remember that, yeah. Oh, it's okay though. It's okay.
Oh, we actually don't have enough virus cores.
Yeah. I think at this point, like, you know, the Switch games will gradually start being ported towards, like, you know, the new models. I really do want to eventually get a Switch or Switch 2. I definitely can't afford that right now, but...
We
really
actually
nice.
need to do something else first. Q is one of the special ones.
Maybe the... I'm not sure.
Okay, other servers? Because we need to do something else first.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
We need to beat another boss first.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the... There's just a goblin thing, though. I mean, we can do the Okay, party... disband. Let's do the goblin real quick.
Yeah, digestible goblin. What is this? Goblin Slayer?
We are a little bit over leveled for this guy. Level 6.
Try me, Janu the Gobbler, one of the 4 Gob Kings.
Defeat the Golden Goblin? Sure. They are so annoying. But, oh wait. Lightning range!
Beating Stehane. What? I can't believe.
Huh. Yeah, I get that feeling with the Switch too. I had that same problem with I think it was when I got the PS5 the first time. Where it's just like I got it purely for a single game, the Demon's Souls remake, and I was just like there was nothing else for me to play at the time. So I had to wait.
Yeah, but now I'm like now I actually have a reason to buy a Switch too.
Yeah. Because you bricked it. Oh my god.
Okay.
I think my wife has a Switch. I can probably ask her if I ever want to play something in the future.
We can quickly do the Goblin quest line.
Yeah.
So, where do we get the Q virus core?
Cubed virus cores.
Would you do me a favor?
Is that a random draw?
Would you Google it for me?
What, the cubed virus cores?
Q, yeah.
Oh. The Q virus cores.
Playing tag with me is not a game anymore.
Q virus core.
Go.
Q virus core drops or something? Locations? Mini virus core guide. Virus core collecting, it tends to work best when your corruption is low. Oh no, this other person's saying the higher your infection level, the greatest chance of item drops. So yeah, so you definitely want to keep your infection level low. So avoid data draining them out. The core list. Q core. I'm looking up for if there's any specific things that create Q cores. Yeah. Score Q drop locations. Alright, there we go. It's not from standard field monsters because you only find A and C ones.
Yeah, that's why I was asking where.
Typically you'll find it in the Theta server from levels 20 to 30. Usually on the mini boss level. Scarlet Wisps also have a chance of dropping them, apparently.
There we go.
Yeah, apparently Q is extremely rare in Volume 1.
Looks like my
The Donkey Kong game? Wow. Was it fun? Was it fun? I heard people talking about it a lot.
Mario Kart. Wait. Yeah, the Donkey Kong game looks fun.
Oh, I hear so much about all these cool games.
So where do I get the Q?
The Q will basically drop from monster enemies. Like in places like collapsed momentary spiral or such like that. It'll be stay low infection, play in Theta server on floors that are level 20 to 30. It says it's warning in advance. It's going to be a very low drop rate.
So I need to go into a dungeon with level 20 to 30?
Yeah. It's going to be one of the rare things because this doesn't drop normally until late volumes.
And then it's going from normal enemies, or?
Yeah, then I don't think it's a boss. It's a mini boss only drop. Like apparently Scarlet Wisps also give you a chance of getting them. So if you can find any dungeons that have them as like recurring enemies.
So where do I find Scarlet Wisps?
Scarlet Wisps. Scarlet Wisp locations. They're rare glowing enemies that appear in specific fields. They typically yield virus cores, usually D, E, or F, but sometimes better. In Theta server.
Oh, Mistral. And the
Nobody's
ocean.
giving keywords for it. Yeah, nobody's giving any keywords for this one. I think we have to trial and error this.
Yeah.
But it's
And
gonna,
I think
yeah.
Mistral is available again now.
Oh, that's good. Makes sense because we finished that plot requirement. Plot mandated absence, you know?
No, we didn't. We didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I just finished.
Oh, yeah.
I just did the Goblin quest, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm back."
Yeah. She's off, I don't know, gallivanting IRL or something, you know? She's doing grocery shopping at the time.
It's
Right?
actually funny that side quests can just make main characters appear again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Give me a break. This is a super rare item. 9,999 GP. That's my final offer.
Is there a loan program available?
With a high interest rate, yeah.
Spare me from death hell.
Dead hell.
Is there a loan program available?
Beyond awful.
Well then, that's the end of the negotiation.
How long have you been watching me?
huh.
From when you asked. Well, I'm the type that just has to collect every single item. That's why I get all emotional about it.
Oh,
Nobody messed with the loan.
we love Mistral.
Okay.
I love her.
Well,
Yeah, she's so
I'm
funny.
gonna go for a-
That's why I get all emotional about it. Winky face.
Yes?
They have to actually say that out loud because of the speech
Stall
to
this
text
item,
that
and it will
says.
nullify an attack from an enemy at a high. How about it for 999 G?
Excuse me? You just told Miss.
You're kidding me, right? That's off by a whole digit. Well, she's not here anymore, so you buy this item. It'll come in handy.
No thanks,
Don't be hasty, just buy it.
but I don't need it.
Oh? You. Hey, I got my pride too. I don't want your stinking money. Just shut up and take it. Oh, listen up. Watch out for a notorious.
Where did that guy go? He's gone. Oh, I guess I was too late. Oh, that reminds me. I overheard something over Theta. Collapse momentary spiral. Let's go together. I want to see you do that skill again. Oh, come on.
It's actually interesting.
Alright.
Me doing the side quest apparently still mattered.
I guess. It makes me wonder if that was like part of like an alt script in the game all along.
Well, anyway, we have Mistral again now.
Which is good. You don't have to be the primary healer anymore. That wasn't really something you enjoyed anyways.
Alrighty.
Party Black Rose. But Black Rose is now not available.
Do they just hate each other or something?
Oh, it's you.
Word list. Well, protected. Well, we can do this one because we have an N.
Yeah.
Maybe we get a Q here.
Please, 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 please hope for Q. I mean, again, usually it feels like it says that the Qs, due to how rare they are more likely to come from story-related dungeons, especially on Theta server.
Yeah.
So I think we can get a Q naturally without having to try and farm it from those ultra-rare Scarlet Wisp type enemies.
And like, this dungeon shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be, no.
Especially, we have a lot of items, we have Mistral, and Zandro is not a bad character at all.
No.
We have, what, Noisy Wisps? First aid? Come on.
I just like the fact that the world is a veneer is just slowly peeling back to reveal raw code everywhere.
Yep. Magic Caster are just so annoying.
Yep.
Is she gonna heal me? Yes. Leave her alone. Yeah, just the fact that we have Mistral makes everything so much easier.
Yep.
And these guys aren't exactly hard.
They're not. They're not. Well, at least they shouldn't be.
We definitely don't wanna data drain until the boss.
Yeah. That's not.
So what is the fire dance at?
It's a hat that makes you dance on fire.
It's for everyone but Wave Masters. So let's compare. Oh, it's better. It gives us a little bit more evade.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there's still an enemy? Oh yeah. The Dark Witch. The Dark Witch is now a dead witch. Let's go inside. But yeah, this dungeon should not be too hard.
No, probably not, at least.
But yeah, with all the cutscenes and stuff, this feels like a main story dungeon.
Kinda.
And like, it's most of the time glitched dungeons for story dungeons. But yeah, I'm not exactly worried.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
As long as me and Mistral don't die at the same time, we'll be fine.
Big if.
Oh god. We have enemies that revive themselves. We need to kill them in the right order. Come on, get over here. Okay.
It's definitely one of those kinds of games that, like, how can I say? It was somewhat out of a cult hit when it first came out.
There's actually been announced a new release for it.
Yeah, which is why we're playing it right now.
Yep. So look forward to that. It's going to be a reboot for the series.
Like, I do hope they have some familiar ground.
Get your ass over here. And now we should be able to kill this guy. Nice! Love to hear it.
Yeah. It's a fun game. It's an acquired taste, but it has a lot of immersion to it that makes it very addictive. Like, the characters, especially once you get into the mail system, have a lot to explore about. You'll very easily spend a lot of time just like exploring.
Yeah, but that's part of the fun of it.
It's part of the fun of it. It's part of the fun of it. It has a lot of playability to it.
And it's not grindy. Well, at least not for levels.
Yeah.
Virus Core is another story.
Yeah, especially this game. I feel like GU got a bit more friendly towards grinding, but still.
Yeah, you don't level grind. You Virus Core grind.
You still have to do a little bit of like paying attention to level, but like it's not as bad.
Yeah, but it never feels like grinding. You just have to do an extra dungeon sometime.
That's true. That's true.
Girl, do your thing.
Mistral's one job, but she doesn't want to do it.
Yep. We always need to remind her every fight.
Mistral, ever interested in trying out the job of healer? You know, the class that you're on?
Get your ass over here, Dark Witch. Yes.
Yeah, basically that's, for the most part, aside from the viral core things, it's like, as long as you do the side quests, you will broadly be able to keep pace with the game's level.
Yeah. And every level feels significant.
It is. It is. There's a reason why you're doing every level.
And then there's just Helba who has all her stats maxed out.
Yeah.
But you don't get Helba until post game.
Yeah, I mean, that's because of the fact that she would break the game too much, because she's also just that broken right now.
Yep. Because she's a hacker.
Hey, she's explicitly a hacker. She's explicitly a hacker. She's done the impossible and maxed out all of her stats.
It's not just
She's
that.
easily one of your best party members.
She literally made her own area in the game.
Yep. Well, because she needs somewhere to hide from administrators. If she walks around in public, it's going to be pretty obvious that she's a hacker. Which also indicates that she's really not interested in interacting with the world.
Oh! We're at the boss.
So I kind of wonder if she's from from organization. She didn't hack the game because she likes it. She seeks no need to actually interact with anyone else in the game after hacking her character.
She kind of does interact with the world.
Kinda. Primarily with Kite, though.
And I mean, she did name herself after the epitaph of Twilight.
Oh, fair enough. It's possible that she's a fan in the game.
She just not particularly likes people.
She likes the game but not people, yeah.
Which is valid.
That's fair enough. Not everyone plays
I'm
an MMO. Plays an MMO and doesn't want to be social. That is a little bit unusual, but not the worst.
I mean, I know plenty of people who would play MMOs if it wasn't for the social aspect.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of the same. I will admit that having to interact with large crowds of people kind of like makes me nervous with most MMOs. That's why whenever I play Monster Hunter, I tend to do it on private.
Okay, this is the easiest boss in the entire game.
So in other words, you got this.
Hmm?
In other words, you got this.
Cute! I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Yeah. It's like sometimes it's just there's a bit too many people.
I love how Mistress is like, this must all be scripted.
No, it wasn't.
Oh yes, it's all part of the game. It's all part of the game.
I love Mistral. Okay, he literally says it. That's sad. We still have to grind some virus cores.
Mm-hmm.
But also, can we now invite Black Rose? No. Let's look out for a moment. Ah, there's more boards. Ah, yeah, there's the new tag. So yeah, there's the next goblin. It's 5 goblins. We are at the 4th goblin. We got new mail. Oh, we got a bunch of new mail.
Woo! A
Uh,
carrier pigeon is working hard.
anything on your side? Got a
Yo.
virus core. Going to beautiful someone's treasure gem. My name is from a character Kuva Batakamba and the film classic Yojimbo.
I knew it. He's from the Kurosawa film. Yeah, Yojimbo. Made famous by Toshiro Mifune as the actor.
I thought it was your real name.
His real name? No. Is he gonna give us his real name? I wonder.
That's a pretty cool name. That's a good answer.
Yeah, that'll definitely make him happy.
Always save.
Always.
Alright. Let's get back into the world. We can do Gordania's quest next and try to
The mean girl?
Hmm?
The mean girl?
And she's fine.
I guess.
Theta, cursed despaired paradise. You are coming with me, right?
Sure. Let's try it out.
I don't think we can yet. Let's party at Black Rose.
Okay.
Bullied by your WoW friends?
Aw. What about is Mistral available?
Alrighty.
Yeah, she is. I don't think we can, but yeah, we're lacking 3 A cores.
Okay. A cores are pretty easy to get.
Which... Oh, no. How about no? Bursting, Haunted, Sea of Sand, no. Twin Hell, Corrupted, for Wall, oh, that's too low. I guess 22 is fine. I think we should be fine to just... Oh, there's also one of these guys.
Yeah.
Mushroom.
This spring has a...
Let's see. Let's go. Let's throw the fireman's code in it and see what happens.
Did you lose?
Neither.
Let's see. Till next.
Oh man. Fuck you. First aid. Okay, skills. We need some A cores.
Yeah, A core should be really easy to get. A, B, and C are all stuff that's available in like the first disc pretty readily.
And new. What is that? Oh, it's a weapon! It's... Well, I'm not complaining.
Nope.
Again, it's a little bit more... We lose the lightning range and stuff, but... Like, this one was a level 8 weapon, now we have a level 10 weapon.
We're slowly getting there. Like, we're still 10 levels behind the norm, but still.
I'm not complaining, though. it's a lot... it's a much better weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Skills. There's another data drain. Forester Helm.
I love the visuals anytime you data drain.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What's slow? I should probably keep the goblin armor stuff.
Yeah.
Items. There. Ooh, it's a heavy armor, level 28. Get your ass over here. God, you're annoying. Hey, how did we deal so much damage just now? It doesn't have any effects.
You didn't have anything about defense penetration or something?
Not that I know of.
Yeah?
Forester Helm. Where's the Forester Helm? Here. But at the very least, we're getting good gear here.
We are. This is good. This is gonna help us for later in the game.
Like a level 28 helmet is... That's endgame gear for this game.
It is. It's gonna carry you for the entirety of the Scathe file.
Nice rune.
I think cores we can just farm here out of in the field. Girl, do your job. Skills. We actually are too good at killing.
We're too good at it.
Oak Anklet. I get the feeling it's gonna be harder and harder.
You get data course?
Yep.
Yeah, the higher your infection goes, the lower your chance of data cores, because you get gear. Can't be really too good at murder. Oh, who knows, you know? Just naturally touch someone and they just keel over. I think that's too good at murder.
Let me just use because for once we're actually we wanna farm the field for once. Girl, do your job!
She doesn't want to. She's being lazy.
I need her to. I appreciate it, game, but also I don't need gear. It's also getting riskier and riskier.
Yeah.
Wait, did I just lose a level?
Yeah, you're being too good at your job. Is that really a bad thing, though? The Book of 1000. Ooh. Hey, another Forester helm.
I know the Forester helm, but the Forester helm was only really good for... But yeah, we just lost a level. Now we're back at level 20. No, it's actually Black Rose who's stealing the insane damage. Like, her damage is actually insane.
She's doing her job.
Shit!
Not quite in the way that we were traditionally expecting, I guess.
Like, us, 33, 66. Her, 1,500 damage. Oh, fuck. Mistral died.
Yep. There goes your healer.
Well, I have those resurrects for something.
True. I mean, you don't want them sitting there gathering dust until the final boss.
Actually, where can I see the infect? And the infection is still not that bad, right? I do not know how to read this. Girl, do your job. Okay, I need to heal myself. And I need to heal Black Rose. And there's someone I can data drain. Another Inu.
Ooh.
Okay, let's just beat the enemies and gate out. And then log out so we can reset the infection.
Yeah. Too much data corruption. Our character will be lost.
One more. One more! All well and good, but...
Oh god, we just keep data draining. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get data cores with an infection rate this high.
Yeah, get out. Does this reset? No. Does slugging out reset?
It should. I mean, like, you know, you're resetting the cooldown.
Also we should do a save. Because we got good equipment. New mail? Mistral! You like beef stew? I'm really good at making beef stew. In our house, we had buttered in the end. Then, even if you use cheap beef, it's still really good. That's... You're a good cook. I'll try it next time. We're going to be nice to Mistral. Oh, wait. Yeah. Data. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. A, we should, is A better in the data server or which server?
I think A is a pretty common course. Probably try the low-level server.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'll be finding like C or something in the high server.
Party! Lacrosse. Party. Mistral.
Mm-hmm.
The standard party. Ah! Thank you for the sub! Thank you, Mikas! Thank you! Enjoy the emotes! Also, I'm quickly gonna just sell some shit. Like the rainbow cards. And the 3-man spear, which is actually bad. Anything below. Also, let's store the goblin stuff real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the hot pack. Store equipment. Goblin mail. Goblin gloves. Okay. Na 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 na. All right.
The good old shopkeep knows us by first name at this point.
Yep.
That's the joke. Kite only has one name.
Noisy Oregon Market Neutral. What the name? Just quickly. Oh no, the infection is still going.
Wait, what? It's not? Oh my gosh! Your account just casually was sitting there with a virus in it while you were off chilling IRL. That's so funny to think about.
We just have to kill enemies. Luckily, I think the break is actually based on damage you deal.
Oh.
So it's not just based on luck. Even though certain bosses definitely make you feel like it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're almost good though. Items, fairy orb. Now we can actually see where the portals are.
Yep.
I say one more portal we beat normally, then we should be good.
Yeah.
Ooh, a red worm. Red worm was a boss once. Okay, skill, data drain. Come on.
Come on, give us a core. Give us a core.
No!
The capriciousness of RNGs.
Yeah, the real grind of this game.
It's data cores, not XP.
XP is easy to get. Ah, god damn it. Okay, let's... Is there any rule, like, you get more data cores in dungeons or something?
I don't think there's a specific rule on what, like, affects you being able to get cores between, like, the field types. I know certain enemies give you a higher chance at data cores. No.
Okay.
All green. Yeah, low infection gives you the best chance. I guess it's to prevent, like, farming, weirdly enough, despite you needing to farm these things. By saying, like, you know, the more infection you gain, the less chance you have of a data core.
Yeah, which is kind of backwards.
Yeah, it's kind of backwards, considering you need data cores, especially for progress. I wish the data cores were always guaranteed, and it's just the equipment that changes with infection level.
Which would make more sense.
It would! Because you're fundamentally ripping out their data when you data drain them.
And the thing is, you don't want people to farm equipment. You want them to farm the cores.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the low-level cores.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have no infection whatsoever.
So you should have the highest chance now of getting a core to drop.
Fuck you.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. It was so funny. Wooden spear after all our efforts. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Black Rose's reaction is so good.
I mean, I agree. What the hell is this?
Yeah. Very different reasons, but yes.
I don't really care for the item, but sure.
I know, we basically got a sharp stick.
I don't care for the items.
Yeah. Although, who knows? Maybe the wooden stick is actually pretty good. Maybe we're just ragging on the stick too much.
Bam, 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 bam.
Amateur egg. Amateur egg.
Some would argue that at the invention of guns and sticks. Yeah, exactly. Till the invention of guns. I mean, if you think about it, it's true. The concept of weaponized implements is something that's been around since like the primeval days, and it's actually still served us well because everything is basically just a variation on the idea of clubbing weapons, stabbing weapons, poking weapons, blunt and like, you know. We didn't really get the idea of, like, you know, firearms or such like that, or like higher tech sort of implements at our disposal until like much later in history.
Come on! He's a big boy. He has to have a virus core.
Hell, if you think about it, even arrows are just pointy sticks.
It's true. No! I don't need to see!
Oh my god, you got something rarer than an A. God, that was so funny.
Game! Oh, you want the virus core? Sure! Bet when I don't want C, I'm gonna get... like when I want C, then I'm not gonna get it.
Oh, that was just too funny. That was too funny.
Or me getting a virus core, but the wrong one. Yeah.
Like, for the most part, if you think about it, yeah, exactly. Tools and implements are just built off of policies and ideas that came before. Until we got to the idea of harmonizing science for more advanced weapons, most of our implements were just, ooh, we found this new material. How can we best weaponize it? Rather than, oh, let's apply this to make it more this.
I mean, to be fair,
No.
technically if we would find a new element, we would still do this.
We would.
Okay, I know these guys drop a C, so I don't need to data drain you.
Yeah, just don't bother with those. Yeah, even older guns are just long sticks shooting small rocks. Yeah. Guns were basically just a more autonomous version of the bow and arrow, basically.
Yep.
If you think about the fact that it was essentially just like, you know, creating a a projectile launching mechanism to like just fire a hard object.
Do you know why the guy who
It's a
made
slingshot.
machine guns invented them?
Pray tell.
He thought he would reduce casualties in war.
You know, so many famous swordsmiths have also thought the same thing. My blade will help bring an end to warfare by killing more people. And then it's like, no! Turns out they're used to kill people! And will then later on be used to kill more and more people. It's just like, weapons don't inherently equal the creation of like, you know, less like, you know, violence.
No, he thought that more bullet means they have to send less people.
So they thought there'd be less casualties by making a more dangerous weapon. Why does that feel a little bit like the Oppenheimer thing, where they created a weapon that was like far beyond their understanding, and then when they actually see it in action, and it's just like, oh, the consequences.
No, he
The new
saw.
manga on the sword.
He kind of just thought they would just send one guy versus one guy, I guess.
Oh.
Virus Core B.
Oh, Kagurabachi! Yeah, I remember that series. Again, that's the whole idea. Oh, a weaponsmith who makes like basically divine level weapons in the hopes of being a deterrent against future violence. It's just like, my weapons will bring an end to war, and thus there will be no need for any more weapons afterwards. It's just like not quite what happened.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Yeah,
okay,
you ushered in a new cold era of war.
Okay, I know these guys drop B.
Golden egg.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, that's a good series. I really liked, what was his name? Again, I liked the blind weapon master dude. This is a Toichi reference. Samura, I think it was. Oh god.
I think
His aesthetic is so cool. He feels like such a shout out to like those old like swordmaster martial art movies from Japan from like the 80s and 90s.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna end stream here because we're almost at 3 hours anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh wow, time flies.
And
This is fun though. Thanks for inviting me.
I'm actually gonna grind Virus Cores off stream.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's just like you might be doing this for a little bit just to get ready.
Yeah, so we can just continue next time.
Yeah, I love this growth. Exactly. Again, Samura's definitely one of those characters who's been through a lot. Like he's a guy in his like 40s or something like that. He has a full-grown daughter and everything. And like he's a very flawed guy who kind of has to slowly get over his own self-hatred and his self-destructive tendencies to actually kind of be like a better person. Such a cool guy.
All right.
This was fun though.
Yep. It was fun.
Yeah, until we hit the grind. Well, full grown is in like she's not like, you know, a little girl or like a baby anymore.
Yeah.
Is it raining outside? Oh wow.
I like rain. Let me actually see who I'm gonna raid.
Yeah, always a good idea to pick someone out and just make sure they're actually live. I fell for that a few times last week. Where it's just
Oh
like,
yeah?
yeah. where it's just
How
like,
does that
you
happen?
see someone who looks like they're live, and then suddenly it turns out that like, you know, oh, actually they just ended stream.
I had that happen once.
Mm-hmm.
It's silly when it happens. But yeah. What can you do? Ooh, someone
Okay,
is playing Dotec Infection.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Hit someone else who's retro. It's It's a really good series. It is. I enjoyed it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I know Jump is definitely trying to push it as like a new, like, flagship. They're like desperately trying to find new flagships now that Academia and such are all over.
I've only watched the first 2
They're really
seasons
scared
of My Hero Academia.
Yeah, Academia is good. It's good. It's good. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite series. Yeah, Kagurabachi's ending too. That's the problem with Jump. They're having trouble finding new flagship series. They keep trying to recreate their golden eras when they had like, at least like a triumvirate of like really good series that people would come in for.
But yeah, I have someone to rate, so
You got someone?
Yep. Sarah
perfect.
Chiku.
Okay, all right. Should we do our wrap up?
Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow we're gonna play some more Lobotomy Corp. And on Monday we have D&D. So, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Yeah, take care.